Oh man, winner. Jamie Foxx, Justin Timberlake, who Justin Timberlake, by the way, I just want to throw this out there. He probably has the most successful career, music career, in doing absolutely nothing. And he's much more relevant than some of those who actually does something and creates albums every year. So who knows? That's much music theory I could give you. All right, let's talk about the finals because let's talk about it. We are the Lakers. Yes, I know. The Lakers lead the series 2-1. Game 4 is tonight in Boston. The finals is a 2-3-2 format, which creates some interesting drama, but I think there's a lot more elements than that compared to regular playoffs than, in the past. I have been embarrassed at points to watch the games because of the officiating. I never thought I would say this, but Jeff Van Gundy may actually have a point in expanding the foul limit individually to 7 instead of the current 6. I have a real problem watching a championship game, and there's a whistle in the first 30 seconds of the game. And I have a real problem when I'm a fan of the game. And me being a fan of the game, I want to see the best compete the entire way, especially down the stretch. When you have Kobe Bryant with 5 fouls, even though really he only committed that whole game, really 3, and Rondo in foul, somebody from Boston is always in foul trouble every game, and you have Kobe Bryant or somebody from the Lakers in foul trouble early. I mean, really, think about it. How can Kobe Bryant, with 11 minutes left in the game, already have 5 fouls? This is not a big man this is not a big man that usually gets in that type of foul trouble. This is not no super aggressive player. This is Kobe Bryant. And he's getting 5 fouls. Now, I know the referees are trying to make a statement that, if this series is too physical, then we're gonna lay down the law. But come on now. Come on. Rajon Rondo having 2 fouls in the first 5 minutes of the game? Are you serious? Are you serious? That could be improved down the stretch. We'll see. But so far, honestly, when you see Joey Crawford or Benny Salvatore officiate a game, you expect a lot of foul calls, especially in a Joey Crawford call game, because you're gonna get them. You're gonna get them. There's no escaping it. Ray Allen. He brings a smile to my face, because here's a guy. I was so amazed to watch Game 2. In which at one point he was 7 for 7 from downtown. He finished 8 of 11. I was amazed to watch this guy basically pop it up in the air. Anything he popped up, it went through the hoop. It was amazing to watch. One of the great sports performances of all time. In sports. In sports. Obviously, he had a finals record, playoff record, as well, with the most threes made. But I was even more amazed to notice how much of a human being Ray Allen and anybody else in sports can possibly be. And you see the prime example of it. Think about this now. I could have did research of this, but I didn't really think I would get into this. On my next show, I will tell you, if I remember to do this, I probably will. On my next show, I will tell you what the stats were for guys who had a perfect game, what their stats were the next game they pitched in baseball. What Dallas Braden, he had a perfect game on Mother's Day. What was his stats the next game he started? Roy Halladay, he had a perfect game, I believe, last week or 2 weeks ago. What was his stats the next game? Or guys who threw a no-hitter. What were their stats? What's their current record? You realize, that part of it's not covered. You don't see that on ES. You don't see that on the news. I mean, I don't blame them. It ain't that exciting to cover. Not a lot of people was interested, but you should pay attention to that. Ray Allen, 0 for 13. You should pay attention to performances of players after they achieve a game after they achieve an accomplishment. And you'll find out how human they really are. You will truly find that out. It's crazy. Ray Allen could not miss in Game 2. And in Game 3, he couldn't make anything. Crazy. Crazy. My next segment, I will talk about what needs to be done throughout the rest of this series and what I think will happen in the rest of the series. Honestly, the series is exactly where I expected it, where everybody who had a basketball brain expected to happen so far. So I'll tell you what I think is going to happen throughout the rest of the series. We did not forget about Tom Izzo, Cleveland Cavaliers, new coaches, how this will affect LeBron James. And also my quote of the show, my quote of the day, is very interesting. But let me tell you something that will not be the quote of the day. This one is by J. Paul Getty, and his quote was, or get this out before I get cut off here. His quote was, "Formula for success: why rise early, work hard, strike oil." Rise early, work hard, strike oil. After you do that, you got the Gulf of Mexico and BP. We'll be right back.